I did do a talk in Australia, but that was to older kids, you know, young first year and second year art schools kids. And it was called AG Ideas, and it was a big international conference. But there were 2,000 students, and I was the last speaker, and every single speaker had told them how tough it was and how the future is getting worse and they're not going to get a job. And I remember thinking, I was going to talk about my work, and I'm going to talk about the future. And I said, you know, the future is the most exciting place you can imagine to live in. You know, all the problems we're facing are really political, not technological. You know, if we're talking about too much carbon in the air, there is enough technology to sequester all the carbon we need.
Technology can conquer these issues.
Yeah, I say if you're looking at one extreme of technology, you know, there are people reckoning they'll build computers with 1,000 times the human brain power in the same weight of machine. On the other hand, there's people in Australia greening the desert with no technology whatsoever, just a cycle of how they graze the land. So it was quite interesting. I do know that implementation is the challenge we face, not building things that work. I mean, even under the pressure of wartime, you know, when American bombers were flying, not that it was a good idea to bomb Berlin, particularly because you were killing people, not machines. They were losing so many pilots because they were unprotected by a fighter escort. But they had the perfect plane. It was the Mustang with the Merlin engine. But it took 18 months for the American board of Appropriations to agree to put a Rolls-Royce engine in an American airplane. And the thousands of American aircrew that died in that 18-month period. It was insane. But it was insane. That was the tragedy. In peacetime, we deal with that kind of insanity on a far greater scale. There was some hospital in the early 70s, if you can believe it, developed a procedure, a no-cost procedure, just a procedure in heart cases, which saved, I forget, some modest percentage of lives, like 7 or 8% more survival. It was just a way of doing things, and another hospital took it up. But since 1975, no other hospital in the National Health System has taken up that simple, no-cost procedure. It's